Maybe we should make it quick.
The Jurassic World Rebirth trailer is here and it is action-packed. Let's break it down, but first, like and subscribe so I can do this full time. All right, let's get to it. Well, it looks like we're going back to Site B on Isla Sorna. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
This is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
It looks like Scarlett Johansson is gonna be playing a badass mission specialist. I can't say that it won't work because she played Black Widow. And hey, it's subverting my expectations and I like that. She meets Dr. Henry Lupus, played by Jonathan Bailey from Wicked and Bridgerton. This movie is gonna have somebody for everybody. And it looks like we're gonna have a new John Hammond with this guy. He doesn't really bring the same "I'm trying to bring joy to people" energy. He shares with Zora Scarjo that Dr. Loomis is on the verge of a medical breakthrough.
It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
So it looks like they're all headed back to Isla Sorna. Isla Nublar, where they had the first park, was destroyed in a heartbreaking volcano eruption. A place we haven't seen since Jurassic Park 3, when Grant had to save a family and then eventually stop a massive corporation from playing God. But we first saw Isla Sorna whenever Dr. Malcolm went there to save his girlfriend, who didn't really need saving from anyone except for Vince Vaughn.
Spit.
But of course, Malcolm has to stop an evil corporation from playing God as well. It's kind of a Jurassic Park thing.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
John Hammond, the creator of Jurassic Park, was like Walt Disney and Willy Wonka if they owned SeaWorld. So he had a vision for the next step in his empire. That's right, cloning extinct dinosaurs and selling admission. Honestly, I feel like he did have good intentions, but that doesn't mean that it's a good idea. They play God in more ways than one. They don't bring back dinosaurs. They bring back an amalgamation of dinosaurs and a bunch of animals that probably evolved from dinosaurs. Also, dinosaurs are basically dragons. Think about it. Dragons are cool, but I don't want one flying around outside. So Zora Scarjo and the team are off to Isla Sorna, but it's not that easy, of course. This is supposed to be 5 years since the last Jurassic World, which means that hopefully the dino problem has gotten a little more under control. In Jurassic World Dominion, they did figure out how to contain the dinosaurs using pulses to the brain, which is super messed up, but it is a dinosaur bigger than a tank.
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less. More or less?
So first they have to pick up Duncan Kincaid, played by Mahershala Ali.
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
He's gonna be playing a smuggler, or at least someone that knows how to get people around unseen, but that's the definition of a smuggler, so he's a smuggler.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
So a little backstory about Isla Sorna. It was the research facility for the original park. It's where they experimented on more dangerous dinosaurs and crazier ideas. They got really weird here, making everything, but also not shying away from making super predators.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
And we all know how that worked out, but the scientists did at least try to make it safe. The dinos were only made female so they couldn't reproduce and had a lysine deficiency, so without extra lysine, they'll all die. But
Life, finds a way.
the dinosaurs' DNA were crossed with amphibian DNA, making them able to change their sex when needed. Then, whenever they were released, they found foods in the wild that just had lysine in it. So, you know,
Life, finds a way.
I really hate that man.
So basically, they just created a real monster island. So now that we're caught up on Isla Sorna, here's the mission.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fishy at all. However, dinosaurs are everywhere, so it does seem a little strange to have to hide your motives at this point.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
Yes, it looks like we're going back to the pterodon pen. This is the craziest part of Jurassic Park 3 and easily one of the best sequences in any of the movies.
The parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
So yeah, this is gonna be fun to watch, horrifying if it was real, but probably fun to watch.
Maybe we should make it quick.
This time, instead of a pen, it looks like they're gonna be in ruins of some kind. This could be an attraction from the theme park, or they could be real ruins. We'll see when we get there. Either way, Dr. Loomis goes flying in my personal worst nightmare. I mean, you'd have to just think it's over.
Tomorrow will be the most beautiful day of Sarah Coombs' life. Her apartment will look more amazing to her than any place any of us have ever lived.
If I was falling like this, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to know what someone is thinking at a moment like this. And only Zora Scarjo to catch you? I mean, nothing against her, but I would want like Brienne of Tarth to catch me. It looks like raptors are still roaming the island even after receiving this amazingly disrespectful kick. Oh, and it wouldn't be Jurassic Park without putting a child in danger. I mean, it raises the stakes and makes it more family friendly, I guess. But why is everyone so bad at parenting or babysitting or whatever you want to call it? My babysitter would just make me chicken nuggets and let me watch Power Rangers, but everyone that works with dinosaurs just lets their kids hang out next to the most extremely deadly animals. I mean, Dr. Malcolm doesn't even check to see where his daughter is before leaving.
Do you see any family resemblance here?
She was at the loading dock and then he just forgot. Then, unsupervised, she makes a fire and then eats a bunch of the food. Also, the kid Tim from the first Jurassic Park is the main character of the Pacific. Does that make you feel old? Because that makes me feel old. I mean, this guy went to war. We see a new dinosaur and honestly, it kind of looks like a Rancor from Star Wars. So I'm guessing it's a cross between something and something, like a cross between a dinosaur and a xenomorph. And Duncan does not look to be in a good spot to run from this new dino. So let's wish him and this guy all the best. You are the first two humans to be eaten by this breed of dinosaur. I mean, that's plaque worthy. We also see this part where a T-Rex is kind of bobbing for humans, and it seems like the scariest thing ever because even if he can't get you, eventually you're gonna need air. And finally, we see the team on a ship being surrounded by swimming dinosaurs.
They're helping the mosasaur.
Oh yeah, you remember the mosasaur. It's the one that... This movie does look good. I mean, it looks like a Jurassic World movie. It's probably a cash grab for sure, but hey, if you're going to be grabbing for my money, at least give me some cool stuff to watch, and it looks like this is gonna be just that. A cool, fun trip to the theater. Comment below with what you think of the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer, and please like and subscribe so I can do this full time. I will make you so many great videos. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. Click here for more videos and subscribe to keep up with all the Blake's World updates. I'd appreciate it. All right, I'll see you next time.